All right, Mel, I've had 3 friends recently come up to me and ask me about their jobs. Basically, they're saying, I hate my job, my boss is annoying, I don't feel excited to go to this place. So the question is, what do you tell someone who asks you, is it me or my job?
Oh my God. Is it me or is it the job? Well, the thing to tell them is very simple. It's always you. It's never the job. And the reason why I think it's important to understand that it's always you. If you hate your job, you're the problem. The reason why I want you to take on that opinion is because then you have control. The job may suck. I've had a job like that where literally I would have anxiety driving to work. And when I walked in the office, I was immediately on edge. The job was not the right fit for me, but I was responsible and I was the problem because I kept going there. And the other thing that I was doing wrong is that even though I hated the job and I hated the culture and I hated who I was working for, I didn't do my best work. I used the fact that I didn't like my boss and I didn't like the job to be an asshole at work and to act out and to sabotage my best efforts. And don't ever do that. Just because you hate who you work for and you don't like the work doesn't mean you should not show up and do your freaking best. And the reason why you need to show up and do your best is because something happens inside of you when you're doing your best. And the same thing is true when you're doing the opposite. Something happens inside of you when you show up at a job and you allow that job and that boss to suck your soul dry. It sucks your energy dry. So here's what I want you to do if you hate your job. First of all, stop thinking so big and stop worrying about what you're going to do for the rest of your life. You have plenty of freaking time. I'm 50 years old. I'm still figuring out what I'm doing with my life. Next year, my business will look totally different than it does right now. The game in life is not to find the one thing you're supposed to do. It's to constantly be curious and interested in what's going on so that you can follow the breadcrumbs that are out there. So stop thinking big and just start thinking about your next move. Your next move is very simple. I want you to take the skills that you have and your ability to show up in an environment that's sucky and actually kick ass. And I want you to go and find another job. I don't care what the hell the job is, it doesn't matter. You're looking for a company or a job that has a better culture. You're looking for an environment where when you go to work, you're excited about the people. When you walk in the door, you're excited to be a part of what's going on there because you feel energized. So stop thinking about what you need to do for your living and what your calling is and all these big ass questions and get to work finding a job in a place where the culture makes you feel energized. If you find that kind of job next, that will solve 97% of your problems. Because when you walk in the door of a job where you feel energized, you perform differently and you stop complaining about where you're at, you stop thinking about these big daunting questions about life, and you can just focus on the day-to-day of kicking ass. So let me recap. If you hate your job and you wonder if you're the problem or the job's the problem, answer simple. You're the problem. You're the problem because you're staying in that job and you're about it and you're showing up every day and you're not doing your best work. So the fix is very simple. Number 1, start showing up and doing your best work no matter what. Number 2, stop thinking about what your calling is and start thinking about getting another job. Think about the next step. And number 3, what are you looking for? You're looking for a place to work next where you're going to be able to take advantage of your natural skills, whatever those may be, and you're going to be walking into an environment every day where the culture energizes you because that's going to shift something inside of you. That's how I answer that question. Good luck.